and welcome to another Mordian Glory Bolt Action Battle Report. In today's battle report, we see the forces of the Kriegsmarine desperately trying to hold off a Soviet advance in the countryside of East Germany. It will be the motherland versus the fatherland. It will be PPSH versus STG. And joining me for the first time is the international man of mystery and also my spy inside Warlord Games. It is Kieran! So Kieran, thank you so much for inviting me down to do this battle report because we are at none other than Warlord Games HQ. Look all the temptation to buy everything is overwhelming.
It's dangerous here.
It's dangerous. So Kieran, you are the affiliate and sort of marketing guy for Warlord, and you've been doing lots of hard work with myself and other content creators just to help sort of promote bot action and other Warlord games, right?
Absolutely. I mean, my role is making sure that content creators as well as other sort of individuals get the product they need to start promoting the content and making wonderful videos and articles.
Get the product I need. So I don't pay for any of this then. I need that and that. No, but in all seriousness, Kieran has done an absolutely amazing job with myself and the likes of Chapter Master Varak for getting us hyped up and involved in 3rd edition. That's exactly what we're going to be playing today, a cheeky game of Bolt Action 3rd edition on this beautiful board at Warlord Games, and it should be an absolute blast because you've brought a bit of a spicy list today, haven't you?
Yes, it's going to be a bit of a glass cannon with the 2 multi-launchers and the Hummel.
2 multi-launchers! He invites me down. Oh, it'll be a friendly game. We'll do it on our scenic board. And he's like, oh yeah, I've brought heavy howitzer, Neb on a stick. It's like
Neb on a stick is a good one.
God damn it! I've been bamboozled.
It's a trap.
It's a trap indeed. But it should be a good game. We are going to be doing some objectives, and it's going to be a horde of inexperienced Soviets trying to overwhelm the last, not quite the last levy, but sort of the last remnants of the German armed forces. Kriegsmarine have been drafted into the front lines. They thought they had a comfy gig on the ships, but not quite. But you know what? Let's take a look at the 2 armies that we're battling out today. So here we have 1,250 points of the Soviet Union, and we are running 3 platoons today. We'll start off with the Infantry Corps. Every day in the Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal, a banquet, every paycheck of fortune, every formation, a parade. I love the Corps. We have got a Rifle Platoon, an inexperienced Rifle Platoon. Everyone in here has just been grabbed off the street. We've given them a Mosin, and we're just sending them forward. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 inexperienced Soviet rifle squads, and they are being led by an inexperienced platoon commander and an inexperienced commissar. This is going to provide us with 6 order dice and also quite a lot of meat for the grinder. Backing up the inexperienced infantry platoon, we have a regular rifle platoon. We have got a regular officer with SMG, and then we've got 2 regular infantry squads, and they have got 4 SMGs in each one, and then 3 riflemen. The riflemen just there to catch the first bullets whilst the SMGs go in and get the job done. Finally, for this platoon, we've got 2 regular anti-tank rifle teams. I actually have plenty of anti-tank in this army, but I just thought you can't have a Soviet bolt action army without a couple of anti-tank rifles, so we chucked them in. Last but not least, we have got the armoured platoon. We have the mighty KV-1. I was furiously slapping, that sounds wrong, snow and mud onto this thing last night, and it's come out alright actually. So we've got a regular KV-1, we've got a T-34 85, and we've got the mighty BA-6. So that's really where all of our sort of anti-tank and our punch is, and we're hoping that the infantry will be able to screen out, do objectives, whilst the tanks do their work. But that comes to a total of 14 order dice, and I think it is 1250 points on the nose. But let's see what the forces of the motherland are facing off against today. And here we have 1,250 points of the Germans, and this is Kieran's fantastic Kriegsmarine force. So Kieran, where do you want to start?
So for this, we'll start with the rifle platoon. So for this,
the infantry corps, always the infantry corps.
so we've got the must-have one-man officer team with assault rifle. We've
love
got
it.
2 8-man infantry sections with 3 assault rifles and no Panzerfaust. We're playing brave today.
Nice. Well, Panzerfaust are a little bit more expensive in the new editions, so
Yeah, they're
it's
a little bit pricey, but I mean, you know, +6 to hit, they're still well worth it.
yeah, absolutely.
We've got a 5-man infantry squad with 2 LMGs.
Nice.
We've got a 6-man rifle squad with 1 LMG. We've got a regular sniper team, which is that guy there with his lovely naval cap.
Yeah. He's used to shooting birds off the sides of the ship, but now he's out on the front lines.
He's in the wrong place. We've got a medic.
This is the medic down here.
Yep.
Ah, very good.
It's the Africa Corps medic that's been converted over.
That's very cool. I like that.
We have got a forward observation team.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Trying out the new artillery, you know, making our value out of it as a spotter as well.
Nice. So is that essentially like the forward air observer? Is it?
It's the forward artillery observer.
Ooh, very nice.
The full 3-man team.
Okay. Oh, so I get it. I saw that when you sent me a list over, and I was like, why does he put 3 guys? Like, you always take him as lone, but no, you've gone for the full team. I like that. That's very cool.
If they're forward deploying, they probably need to be a bit more durable than just the one man on his own.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Got the Kuba wagon as well with the Kriegsmarine driver, who's looking rather bored on the job.
He's like, I used to pilot ships. Now I drive a car. There we go.
Then we've got our artillery platoon. So this is going to be an interesting one with the new rules for the Nebelwerfer and the pins.
Will it pin itself up? Now, is it inexperienced or regular?
Regular, I'm not brave enough for an
Yeah.
now.
They are very good, but they are very fragile.
So we've got the one-man officer with assault rifle on his own. A little less front line, more like a back line sort of like officer.
Yes, of course.
We've got the Nebelwerfer.
The good old Neb.
And
I
then we've
fear
got
it.
the SDKFZ-7 for the tow.
Okay,
This
nice.
is their transport of choice.
Excellent. So they can basically get towed around by that thing. All right. And then we have a very scary platoon here at the back.
It's quite a rough armoured platoon. Our command vehicle is the Panzer IV.
Excellent. Got the commander sticking out the top there.
Panzer IV-J, sort of like in a sort of late colour scheme. Because this army is themed for Hamburg, they basically rushed doing the paint job and just did the main brown colour.
I'll use that excuse next time.
Yeah, I think it's really especially if you're doing the Stalingrad Russians.
Nice.
We've got the Panzerwerfer 42.
Double. You're basically running double Neb against me, man.
I am.
You cheesy bugger.
They could get pinned out very quickly.
They could. This is not open tops anymore, though, so
No, it's not open
that's good.
topped.
I also have to shoot it with a big gun.
Yeah.
There we are.
You have a lot of big guns.
I have a few, yeah, I've got a few of them.
But I think I might have the bigger gun with the Hummel.
Yes, I've never seen one of these things before. Absolutely insane.
I love my Hummel. I've played it in so many games. It is the must-have for this army.
It's the unit you associate with it. For me, that's the KV-1 with the Soviets. Just got to have that big old Bertha just driving around. And then we've got of course, the heart of the armoured platoon.
Is the armoured car. Well, not so armoured car. With the Kuba-wagon with MMG.
Nice.
With the driver reading a newspaper at the front.
Oh, yes, of course. Is he on the, what's it, fold-out bit of it?
He's just folding up and having a look.
Yeah, of course. So is this 1250 on the nose?
It is just under 1250.
Ah, okay.
And
Well, would you like to concede now then? Because I have a whole, 2 points more than you.
I think I'll give you a go. I think we can try and battle this out. And it
Nice.
is 16 order dice.
Oh, yes, a few more order dice than me. That is true. I could have probably gone for a few more order dice by breaking those big Soviet conscript squads down, but I do love a full-man rifle squad.
You've got to run the horde.
Got to run the horde, exactly. I actually have a list which is 24 order dice and 144 infantry.
That's a lot of infantry.
It's all inexperienced. But that's not what we're running today. In fact, let's head over to the field of battle after deployment. And here we have the field of battle after deployment. A line of Soviet conscripts being sent forward first. Don't worry, comrades. There's no fight left in them. You won't have to deal with anything but a few scattered Germans. That's what they've been told anyway. I think it might be a slightly different story.
They packed a few MGs in there.
Just a few. There's no ammo left. We're sure. Behind the line of conscripts, we have got our armoured platoon on the left-hand flank. And then we have got our regular infantry and our officers hunkering down in these ruins. And we've even gone for a couple of cheeky anti-tank rifles. One is in this building. We've just taken the side off because otherwise we'll definitely forget it's in there. And one is in this ruin here. As for the Germans, you have gone for a similarly hard flank over here with your main battle tank, or should I say medium tank. Main battle tanks obviously post World War II. And then you've got your neb on a stick, your actual neb. And then down here you've got the conga line of vehicles, and then we've got all the infantry. So you've got tanks on one flank, infantry on the other. Now the mission that we're playing today is I forgot you've got your little forward observer team.
Hidden sniper team.
And you're hidden. Where's the hidden boy? Excellent. There we go. So the mission we're doing today is going to be key positions that we rolled for the number of objectives. We got 7, so there are an absolute buttload of them. So we've got this fuel pile here, that's going to be 1. We've got an ammo pile there. We've got a general supply drop there. We've got 1 objective in each base, so we've got this ammo sort of supply dump here, another ammo dump just down there, and then there should be 1 more in 2 more. Yes, I can count. So we've got some barrels of vodka. That's why the Russians came here. We're trying to get our drink on.
We took it in 41. You're taking it back.
We're taking it back. It was for Goering's personal cellar. He took some.
There's a lot of it.
There's a lot of it. This is why it's being so furiously defended.
There's a cafe right there.
There's a cafe, exactly, for refreshing beverages. And then you've got another supply drop just here. For terrain, I think we're going to say, for the sake of keeping it easy, we'll say most of it is soft. So shooting over here will be soft cover. Shooting through the trees will be soft cover. Where we'll say we'll go for hard cover is obviously the buildings will be, and the ruins will be hard cover. And then of course over here the buildings and the ruins will be hard cover. That way, I like to have a little bit more soft cover in my battles, guys, and I have found this when playing games 3rd edition and also 2nd edition. If everything's hard cover, people just don't go down. It's not a choice. You'll just wear it. But if the soft cover, well, that 5-up save isn't so reliable. So going down actually has a measurable impact, but it's not. So you can't overwhelm it because it's only a 3-up save rather than a 2-up save. But also it's an actual choice to go down rather than just striding forward out in the open. So that's why we'll have a bit of hard cover in the deployment zones and a lot of soft cover in the areas that we're actually going to be fighting. So with all of that said, there's only one thing left to find out who's going to get the first turn. So Kieran, reach into the magic bag and pull out. It's a grey dice. I didn't want that. I think is it Neville time?
It might be worth it.
Is it worth in time?
It's worth in time.
It's worth it. I love it. It took me a second to pick up on that. So, what are you going to do for your first dice? Let's declare it.
I think we are going to fire the multi-launcher.
So you're going for neb on a stick?
Neb on a stick time.
And where are you going to fire it?
I think there's this really nice Inex squad just down the river.
Just here?
Yeah. Oh no, that one next to it.
Ooh, that one next to it. Okay.
Nice and juicy in the open.
Okay. So, you would hit everyone within 6 inches, right? Yes. So that will be, and I have to decide now who's going to go down.
Yes, I'm going to mark that gentleman there.
Okay, so does it have everyone within 6 of him or 6 of the unit?
6 of him.
Okay, so that would be this unit, and maybe this one. Do you want to just measure, see if that gets the KV?
There we go. How you guys doing today?
It does, and that's all part of that unit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units.
Just about switch. Yeah, your
anti-tank is just out. So what's that? 5 units, was it? Something like that?
Yep.
Do I go down? I think I'm just going to wear it. I'm going to wear it. There's plenty more casualties. I mean, soldiers, where that came from. So, do you want to roll for your primary target first? Needing a 6. Okay, do you want to roll for the next unit then?
Yeah, so we'll put him to
so you've hit the main unit. It was this unit next. Oh, thank God.
You missed.
The KV. Missed. And then the officer. No, and then the regular squad.
So we think
Ah, that's okay. The inexperienced squad took it. That's
I'll
fine.
take it on the chin.
So do we have a little template?
Yes, we have a template.
Okay. It's the 4-incher. 3-incher. Yeah, not the heavy mortar. So I reckon you can get about 5 guys there. So go for the 5. Killing on 2s, of course. Oh, so a couple of guys actually, the riverbed seems to have protected them.
They've made it out of that alive.
And then you need to do D3 pins to me
Yep.
for the big 3, and then D3 for yourself.
So at least I can't pin myself more than you.
No, exactly.
Getting that sick. So I'll grab those pins now.
We'll grab those pins and move those card sheets and be back with the next dice. So we've had 1 dice, yes, but what about second dice? Ah, excellent. All right. I have a couple of ideas that I want to do here, but I think what we need to do is probably need to snap 2. Yes, I think a good snapping 2ing is required. So this chap here is going to snap 2. He's going to snap to this KV. He's also going to snap to this infantry squad here. All right, so get me a couple more dice out of the bag, please. And I'll be back with the end results of my snapping 2, and we'll be rolling the shots on camera. So the officer has gone down. The convict squad has advanced, and it's going to put all of its shots into that unit up there. So not quite everyone is in range. So we are going to need a total of 11 shots. Okay, now we've moved, and I'm inexperienced.
Yep.
So 6s.
And I'm not going down. We're going to take it on the chin.
You got to take it on the chin. All right. I got 2 hits. That's about right, to be fair. And then wounding on 4s.
They're all regular.
1 wound. 1 5-up save. Will you tank it? Or will you die?
Let's find out. Let's clear these 2 1s off.
Yep. He has died. He's lost a whole man.
A singular man has
A
gone.
singular man. And a pin for you as well. And then we have got the biggie. So we're going to fire the next dice. Snap 2 is going to be the KV. We're going to fire its medium anti-tank gun into the Hummel. And we are going to fire, that's where we activate that squad to move it out of the way. And then we're going to fire the medium machine gun at the
No one likes shooting at their friends.
same squad. The same squad.
Oh,
That one over
that's a
there.
bit mean, but yeah, go on.
Okay, so
We're not going down.
you're not going down. So to hit the Hummel is a 3. I will be in range because it's like a 60-inch range on a medium AT. So we're all right. And I've stayed still. It's a 1!
That's the happiest Hummel crew ever.
And then we've got the machine gun, which does manage to get a hit against your squad up there. It doesn't get a pin. A mighty 265-point pin. Yeah. Nothing but a pin.
Nothing but a pin.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do, man. We'll do a few more dice, and we'll be back with the end of the turn, because that's quite an exciting start. All right, we are back at the end of turn 1, and let me tell you, the excitement did not stop. My anti-tank rifle team managed to get a shot onto the Panzerwerfer, the Panzer on a stick, or Neb on a stick, I should say, and we got a hit, but we did not get the pen, unfortunately. But that's fine. 3 pins on that bad boy, making him a little bit less likely to activate. And then for the rest of the Soviet line, really, it was just a lot of advancing forward. We conscripts moving forward. A lot of the time we were sort of getting out of the way so that the tanks could try and fire. The T-34 actually failed its order test. It had been hit by the Panzer IV, I believe, and then that sort of shook it up, and it ended up just retreating back a little bit. It failed its order test, and in return, my KV fired at the Hummel, but didn't manage to do anything. And so there's a lot of back and forth, a few casualties inflicted, and the end result was that I've lost about 13 conscripts. This squad getting absolutely hammered over here by multiple units sort of moving forward and firing. And in return, I've been able to kill, I believe it's a couple of Germans from this unit, maybe 1 or 2 of them. But the big news was I won the armoured car off. So my BA6 came around the corner here, fired its main gun and its hull-mounted LMG. The main gun missed, but the hull-mounted LMG got 2 6s to hit, followed by another 6 to wound, and then you failed your 5-up save. So we've managed to beat you there. First dice out the bag.
Yeah, first dead.
First dead, first proper dead. Although you have killed the equivalent of a full squad of conscripts. So.
Yeah, I can't be too upset about
Yeah, exactly. Last thing to mention is the sniper squad ended up just being forced to go down from a furious flurry of Soviet rifle shots. You did manage to pass all of your 2-up saves because soft plus infiltrator plus going down is a mighty 2-up, but I still managed to get that dice out of the bag, which is good.
It does feel good being hidden there.
Yeah, it does. Speaking of hidden things, though, you have got your little observer guy over here, and he has put his marker down here. So we'll be maybe getting a bombardment at the beginning of turn 2. But speaking of turn 2, let's head over there now and see what happens. So first thing we need to do is see if this bombardment is going to come in on a 4+. It's coming in. All right, how big is the radius going to be? Or diameter even?
Yeah, D6 plus 6.
Yeah. So 11 inches. That is going to be...
That's a tasty bombardment.
That's a tasty bombardment. Do you want to get your tape measure? I've got one here for you, sir. There you go. That's going to hit most of my my stuff, I suspect.
So you're going to clip that one?
Yeah. All this stuff. Yep, all that stuff. Okay, so this unit's actually going to go down against it because at that point it's just might as well go down and stay down. All right. Or do I want to... no, I think I actually don't want to go down because if I take a lot of pins, you only need a couple more dice to pin me out. So I need to actually stay there so then I can try and rally them off with my first dice. So it could take a lot of casualties, but it should keep me in the fight. So do you want to roll for that first unit on a 1 to 5? Some pins. Yep, so how many pins? D3. 1. Okay, that's not too bad.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. So we've got 1 extra on there. This unit, of course, was it that unit? Yes, it was 11 inches. Yep, that unit. D3 pins. 3. They've just got rid of all their bloody pins, and now they're all back on again. We'll go for this infantry squad. Oh, that's been hit by the heavy howitzer. That is going to be... that's the veteran squad as well. Nothing I can do about that. It's a full-blown heavy howitzer hit. It's like getting a free hummel. I've been hummeled. Pseudo-hummeled.
It's a humbling experience.
It's a humbling... I'm being humbled. Yes, we're making all the jokes. So that'll be 6 out of the 7 guys. So looking for you to roll a slew of 1s here now.
I've done that already this game, so let's
slew of 1s. You rolled 1-1. Okay, so how many pins am I going to take from this? D3. 2. 1 even. So a leadership test for me, and I will stick around. All right, so there'll just be 2 salty sailors left over. Let's go for those 2.
The salty sailors are on this side of
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So done them. This squad down here. D3 pins. 3 pins. Damn good bombardment this. So we'll just put a little 3 next to them for now because we'll be getting some more pins.
Someone's getting an iron cross later.
Yeah. We're gonna have. Oh, we need the pins for these guys.
Oh, yes. We'll go
I think I forgot. No, I forgot how many it was.
1 pin off.
Was it just 1? Okay, there we go. So now we've got 1, 2, 3 more units. Okay, so you've got the officer.
And the T-34 hidden.
Oh, the T-34. 4 more units, yes. Officer, D3 pins. 3. My God.
3.
It's a huge bombardment. Huge. KV. D3 pins. Oh, it's even bit. Oh my God, it's off the chain. All right. And then we've got the anti-tank rifle team. D3 pins. Stop it! Actually, I'd rather it was that way around, to be fair.
It could be the KV that's getting the hit.
T-34. Okay. Don't you do it. Thank God. Thank God. I'm getting hammered out here.
So 3.
D3 pins. Yeah. Just the 1. All right. There you go. Okay, what a bombardment. Right, well, we are going to have to get some, I think, empty Warlord's reserves of pin markers here. And we'll be back with the rest of turn 2. So, after that rather humbling experience. It's never been done. I've made all these jokes off camera. Kieran's having to endure them twice now. You're going to pull the first dice. First dice for me, please. Yay! And now I don't know what to do with it.
Flavor of down.
I probably do need to do some like rallies and stuff, but yeah, that's I'm somewhat vexed by this whole experience. I will need to do some. I could just go for a fire order. Good old fire order on the anti-tank rifle team. And that might seem like a strange one, but if I can get another hit on that Panzerwerfer, it'll be up to 4 pins.
Not a nice amount of pins.
At that point, it'll be up to 4 pins. All right, here we go. Looking for a 4+. Yes. Looking for a 6 because it's pen plus 2 at this range. Pen plus 1. Not quite, but that is 4 pins, and maybe I've saved myself from one of the nebs. We'll see. Next dice. We'll do a couple. Oh, it's a German one. What are you thinking? Other neb. Regular neb.
So we're going to need to do an order test, but the officer is there.
At least of 9. You've passed it.
1 pin's removed.
1 pin is removed. Where are you targeting?
It's going to be someone we can see, so that guy there.
You're going to target this guy here.
Yeah.
So you're going to hit this unit and the officer and probably the KV.
I think that's all good. And let's start with that.
Okay, so I am actually going to go down with them because if you get the hit on them, they get wiped out, more than likely. And so we don't want that. We want to try and keep them around as best as possible. Everyone else will just wear it.
Oh, they're brave.
So you've got the conscript squad first, your main target. No. You've got the 2-man squad. No. You've got the officer. No. And then you've got the KV. Don't you dare. Oh, thank God. Praise be. Praise be to Joe Stalin's mustache.
And 1 pin to myself.
1 pin to yourself. That's not too bad.
That's back to where it was.
That means next time you'll get 3 pins.
Maybe.
Because you got 1. You got 2, then 1, then 3. That's the average, right?
That's the average.
Okay, let's do it on the dice. Let's keep it going. It's another German. Okay, what are you thinking?
My heart is telling me the Panzerwerfer. My mind
Yes.
is telling me no.
Do the Panzerwerfer, fail your order test, and drive off the board.
I sense a trap. We are going to rally.
Yes, that's a good idea. He's done it. There you go.
So we clear.
You clear all the pins.
And we have some pins to be using.
And we have some pin markers for the pile because the Soviets have kind of taken them all. All right, let's do another dice. We'll do a couple more, and then we'll do the rest off camera. It's another German. All right, whereabouts are we thinking? Shall I be humbled? That's how you say it. It's the humble.
It's humbling.
It's a humbling experience.
So we're going to stay where we are, and we're going to fire at the KV.
You're trying to pin out my KV. Okay. Let's see what happens. Can you get the hit? He's got the hit. Okay. Can you pen my armor?
Yeah, with a 6.
You can glance.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go. No. How many pins? 2. 5 pin KV. My God. Fortunately, I don't think it's possible for you to pin it out.
No.
Because you would have to hit it with... Even if the only thing that could hit and pen me is the Panzer IV. You could just kill me.
Yeah.
But you can't pen me out. All right.
Not
all right.
anymore.
Next dice. Next dice, you dog. Let's see what we've got. It's another German. You had a flurry of dice last turn as well, didn't you?
Yes, and then it all went... Well, then it was
It went
a lot of
well.
waiting.
It went well, yeah.
It worked very well. But then it meant my poor Kubelwagen got deleted.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Okay. We're going to stand and we're going to fire at that squad again. Should you stay or should you go down?
I think you need to get 4 more pins on me in total. you have only really got 1, 2, 3 squads. You could do it. You could do it. So as a result, I think I have to take it because then I have to rally, because otherwise you can just pin me out, because you just hit me with 1 squad, hit me with the next squad, that gets me up to 6, that gets me up to 7, and then there's just
Panzer IV machine gun.
Panzer IV machine gun. Yeah, so going down is a trap here. So I will stay up. I will stay up. I might take a few casualties, but I will stay up.
6 shots for the assault rifles and 5 for the rifles.
Yes, indeed.
All hitting on 4s.
Indeed. It's going to be nasty pasty. Unless you roll like that, in which case it might not be too bad. 4 whole hits. I mean, I am consequent, so you're killing me on 3s.
I mean, with the rolls I got there, you might survive it.
I might do. Might just. Okay, come on, double 5. Let's rub some salt in the wound, baby. No, but I'll rub a little bit of salt, but not an entire...
A little bit of sprinkling.
A sprinkling of salt, just not an entire packet of it. Okay, and we need to add another pin in. I like the blue pin markers. Those are cool.
Nice.
You should be using blue ones and I should be using red ones.
Yes, we should.
Ah, too late now.
Works well for the army.
We'll get them next time. Okay, next dice. We'd like a Soviet one. It is a big Soviet dice. All right. I don't want to do anything boring on camera, but I think I don't really have
many options.
Dearie me. What I really need to do is run that officer out there, so then he can give them the leadership, then he'll just get killed. So we're just going to try a rally, and we're just going to trust in the power of Joseph Stalin's mustache that will pass. Let's roll the first for suspense. The first dice is a 5. That's not good. I need to roll. I've got a 50-50 chance. I need to roll a 1 to 3. I've only gone and done it. Nice. So that will remove all of these pins. And that will save that squad from getting pinned out, which is nice. That needs to be done sooner rather than later, to be fair. Okay, I mean, they'll probably just get machine gunned down, but it means they are going to take... You will have to kill them all to actually get it done. All right, so we'll draw one more dice. I will be the bag man. Mix it up for a change. It's a grey one. So okay, we'll do this with the last dice we do on camera. So what do you want to do, man?
Ooh. There's not much left. I think for the brave shot, I'm going to fire at your...
On the T-34? Okay, so you need to hit me on a 3. He's got the hit. You need to do something on a 4+. It's a penetrating hit. This could be bad. Roll the dice. What's it going to be? Oh, right through the front. New model syndrome. The T-34 has been smoked, but good news. I've got more pin markers for the pile. Classic new model syndrome. Literally only painted last night, and it has been destroyed. Soviets taking an absolute battering here. Hopefully we can do some objective shenanigans and some rallying. Try and put some pressure back onto the Germans.
Talk about an exciting dice just before the break.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be back after this commercial break. You there, guardsmen! Do you like multi-part plastic sci-fi infantry that doesn't cost a kidney? Well, good news! The Mordian Glory channel is now officially sponsored by Wargames Atlantic. Wargames Atlantic sells fantastic sci-fi models which are perfect as alternative Imperial Guardsmen. This includes the Bulldogs, totally not Praetorians, or the Legrognards, which are totally not Mordians, Vestorians, or Kriegers, all in one box. And the best bit is, Wargames Atlantic offers a bulk buy discount, and the more you buy, the bigger the discount. Perfect for amassing those huge platoons of guardsmen. So what are you waiting, you fool? Click on the affiliate link down below, get yourself some great models, and support the channel today. Turn number 2 is in the bag, and it was a pretty brutal turn for the Soviets. We took a lot of casualties. Over here, this unit ended up going down, taking loads of pins. This unit rallied all its pins off, but got absolutely slaughtered by waves of machine gun fire. We did manage to rally all the rest of the pins off, but the casualties were definitely on the Soviet side. You saw the T-34 going down. In fact, the only casualty I think we managed to inflict on the Germans was to kill the sniper's little buddy there, and forcing him to go down again. And we've sent over an assault squad to try and make sure that he is dealt with once and for all. But I think that was about it. Soviet casualties mounting. Germans weathering the storm fairly well. But there's still many more turns to go. That was only turn 2, so we're entering into the middle part of the game with turn number 3. Let's see if the Soviets, after surviving the initial German bombardment, can try and do something about the artillery that's on the board, as well as trying to start getting on some of these objectives. One thing to mention, we did manage to line up a shot on the Hummel, and we did manage to get a hit with it from our BA6. My armoured car is the best performing piece of armour in this game so far. Let's see if it can keep doing that. Turn number 3. Will it be a Soviet dice going first? It's never been done. Let's find out. No.
There's a lot of dice weight balance towards turns now.
Dear me. What are you going for? Pans on a stick? Neb on a stick?
It's been cleared, so I think it should.
Neb on a stick. Alright, where's he going?
Those guys down in the river, they're looking quite peaceful.
Still going for river boys. Alright.
Go for that guy there.
That guy there. So hit 1, 2, 3 additional units. Okay, let's see. So main unit. Number of pins. 1. I can take 1 pin. I can take 1 pin. I can hack it.
It's not even hitting. I rolled a 1 and
Oh yeah, so 1, 1, KV, yeah. Fine. And 2-man squad. Fine. Oh, I didn't take any pins. What is this? I'm just used to just stacking millions of pins on my units.
2 pins on.
So you took 2 pins on yourself. Alright, interesting. Have to say,
Rather rough trade.
that is the break that I need. Please continue.
That's a very raw deal.
That was a very raw deal. It's another German one. Is second Neb? I've had 1 Neb, yes. What about second Neb?
I think it's time for second Neb. So order test.
Order test, it's on leadership 9.
Don't run.
It's failed. It goes down. This is it, brothers! Brothers! It is time for the motherland! Come on.
Even with the officer giving his nice +2.
I wish it was the other way around and that would have just flown off the board. Alright. So, okay, I've had it. This is the chance we need. This is the break we need. Give me that dice.
Has that gone down?
Yes, because you're leadership 9. So plus with 2 pins.
Oh yeah, mine.
So you had 2 pins on you. Minus. So with the officer, you're just straight on. You rolled a 10, so you go down. Yeah. You needed anything but that. Yeah. Okay, it's time. Now it's time for us to get rid of this damn Hummel. It's the last piece of artillery on the board. You know what? We've actually got a straight shot with
The KV.
the KV.
Oh, nice.
Let's do it.
It's KV time.
It's the mighty KV, the fortress of the Rodina. So got to fire the medium anti-tank, and we're going to fire the medium machine because even if we don't,
We get a pin.
we might get a pin. Okay, now we're going to line it up. No, we're going to go turn the tank, but the tank's not actually turning, just because we want to give it the best possible shot. Lining up there. The turret's a bit stuck after I put all that snow effect on it. Okay, now we've been rolling here and not been hitting with the anti-tank guns. We're going to roll here.
Only roll where I roll.
Okay, so
Lucky crossroad.
3+. It's a hit. Now, am I within 30-inch range? I have a tape measure for you here, sir. Could you please do the honours? I'm not within 30, no. So no, it's just it's pen +4, so 4+. 4+. Here we go.
Got this.
No, it's just a pin. It's just a pin. Could have done with something a bit spicier there, but that's all right.
Feeling like a heavy.
And then the machine gun doesn't mean anything because it could only get a pin anyway. All right,
This
okay.
one's feeling like a heavy tank right now.
It's almost. Oh, mine is a heavy tank. Yours is not meant to feel like this. Let's get the next dice, Kieran. Hopefully you can pull another Soviet one. I can have another go at that Hummel. Let's see. No, not quite. Is it Hummeling time? Am I about to be Hummeled?
You make me want to, but I think we're going to advance and fire with the Panzer IV.
My. Okie croaky. So, okay, he's going for an advance roll. Advance move, even.
And then we're going to fire.
At the KV?
We're going to start pushing up the borders. It is, you know, the thing that could hurt it easily is, you know.
Easier, yeah.
It's still a medium.
So, you need to now fire with your gun, hitting on a 5.
It's spicy.
He should have stayed still, bitch. Did you want to put your machine gun anywhere, by the way? You have that right.
Yes, I do.
You have that right.
I will fire it into that conscript squad.
Truthfully, they'll go down.
Gone are the days of 6 shots with a German medium.
Oh, chance to be a fine thing.
So
there we go.
At 5s.
5s again.
Nothing.
Didn't even need to go down, but you forced me down, so you forced a result.
Felt good about that.
Nice. Next dice. Let's keep it going. Okay, right. Fire. Fire everything. Fire. And again, we're going to do anti-tank and LMG into the Hummel just to try and guarantee something. So this is a light AT. We need a 3 to hit. No, but this is why we have the LMG. No! It was the most performing thing until it's got a little bit of envy. It's got anti-tank gun envy from the KV, and it's not done anything now.
I mean, it was very consistent.
Really bad. All right, shall we go for 3 2s? Next, I want a Soviet dice to make myself feel better. Good. Right, I'm coming over here. Get out of my way. I'm sick of this bullshit. We're going to go for an advance. I'm going to come 6 inches here. Do you want to tape measure me just so I know roughly where I'm going to end up? We'll come across the little bridge. Just lay it down there, man. So he's going to get there, and then he's going to end up about there. There, that's it. That should be fine there. I can move the rest of them up.
A little bit close for comfort there.
Yeah, going down won't save you now. You won't get your you'll get cover, but you don't get the benefit of down, essentially. So hopefully, I can blat you with my black guns, my super black guns.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's one man on his own.
It's one man. So, can you just measure who is exactly within 6 inches of this chap here? Because they will count point blank. So the first 4, but not the back 3. Okay, so 2 SMGs hitting on 2s. I have got 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. 2 5-up saves. Because you still get light cover, because you're in the soft cover. You want to roll them over here? Can you get double 5? No! That saves us rolling the rest of the dice. He is gone, and that's a dice out the bag. I feel better about that, because it's been awful up until this point.
It has been painful.
The Soviet performance has been lacking somewhat. It's because we're relying on all of our own stuff and not using all that great Lend-Lease stuff that actually helped us.
Dagger Stewart.
Yeah, all those Dagger Stewarts. All right, well, that's a nice sort of exciting moment to end. We'll be back at the end of the turn. End of turn number 3. And the Soviets have managed to get a little bit of breathing room. It was going very squiffily in the first few turns, but I think we've got a chance now. Starting off over on the right flank, we were able to gun that sniper down, and that's another dice out of the bag. It's surprisingly, the Soviets we've lost 1 dice. We lost the teeth. We lost T-34. We've got a lot of shattered remnant units, but we've still got lots of dice in the bag. As for the firefight in the middle, it started developing quite furiously. This Soviet conscript blob has been forced to go down and has taken a lot of casualties. Only 2 of them left now, but they're still hanging in there. And then this unit of Soviets ran forward and started spraying down these Germans. They were supported by rifle fire from these conscripts, and we actually were able to kill a couple of them and put a couple of pins on there as well. Unfortunately, in all the noise and confusion, this conscript squad foobarred. Mega foobarred, and they actually fired into these guys here with friendly fire, but fortunately they only did a pin to them. And that was pretty much it. A lot of the German stuff at that point was going down. We did try and snipe the Kuhwagen with 2 AT rifles, didn't quite get it, unfortunately. And a lot of the other German stuff was basically going around and sort of doing some fire support. This unit actually, did they go to fire but then fail their order test?
Yeah, they went down.
They went down. But there's a bit of a firefight developing on this flank, and the Soviet ranks are getting a bit thin, but hopefully if we can bring this squad around here, we can make something happen on this flank. And the German ranks were thin to start with, and you've taken about 5 or 6 casualties now, plus obviously you've lost your Kubelwagen. So that is it's something, but the Soviet casualties are a little higher than that. I think we're up to that's one conscript squad. That's one conscript squad. So we've lost 2 1/4 conscript squads, 5 German casualties and a dead car. Brilliant. Right, let's see if with this bit of breathing room, the Soviets can manage to get back in this fight. Turn number 4. Soviets have kept 1 dice out the bag. These conscripts going down. They're not likely to survive this turn, but hopefully by going down, it will take an inordinate amount of firepower to dig them out. All right, Kieran, first dice. Soviet dice, please.
Let's try.
Nope, I have not had a first dice yet. Damn your eyes. What are you going with? Is it Nebbin time? Always start with the Neb bombardment, maybe?
Yeah, I think Neb bombardment.
All right.
Go for this one.
Okay, the one that went down is going to try again.
And we'll do the order test, but we're marking that same rifle squad.
Same rifle squad. Okay, you've definitely passed this time. So again, you'll get this squad, this guy, and probably not that guy from here.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it'd be 3.
Those 2 are safe.
3 units. 3 units. So you're going to go for the main squad first. They're going to wear it. No. Okay, and then the officer, and then the KV.
Loving the extremes so far.
Oh, that's a good Neb hit. Very good Neb hit. So you'll get 6 of the conscripts. Do you want to... 6 conscripts, don't roll any 1s. You rolled 1-1. Number of pins, please. 2. So 2 pins, which will be counted by my officer being nearby. So do I pass my leadership test? No. So we no. So re-roll with for the motherland, and we pass. So that's
5 dead.
5 dead. All right, and then you've got the you missed the officer, but you hit the KV, and you can probably clip the officer with it. So do you want to roll to damage the KV first?
Yeah, we'll do the KV first. So
top armor. So it's pen plus 5. So 5 up. That's a penetrating hit. Oh my god, it's going so badly. Now a 4+. He's done it again. Turn 4, I think the Soviets might be struggling here. Oh dearie me, the might of the Nebs. Can we get that turret off? There we go. Absolutely obliterated. It doesn't matter. It's dead, Kieran. It's dead. Oh, 1 pin for you. And then do you kill my officer as well? 2+. Yes, the officer is gone. So 2 dice out of the bag with but a single Neb shot.
There are your dice.
And there are my dice. I think that could be...
that's game changing.
That could be game changing. Let's see if I can do anything here. It's another German dice. The relentless German assault. The second Neb's going for it.
Don't go. Okay.
Double Neb. Now fail your test and drive off the board. Do it. Yeah!
That feels better.
Give me that dice. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. And that all balances out. And that's game changing back the other way now.
And even with the officer there, still rolling 11.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. Keep the dice coming. I can't believe that just happened. I don't even need to shoot you. You'll just take your own men off the board. Jeez Louise. All right, next.
Okay, I think we're going to go with that Panzer IV. He is feeling good about himself.
Where's he going?
Up the board.
He's going up the board. Okay, so 18 inches on a advance because you're on the road. Nice.
So we're going to coax the squad in the river.
Oh, I took 2 pins, didn't I?
And then we're going to fire the hull mounted at your rifle squad. Your 2.
So, hull here.
Yeah.
Big old blaster here. Alright, I'm just going to wear it.
Still only 4 dice per.
So down. We'll doing the MMG first, are you?
Yes, let's go for that.
Okay. Oh, double hit. 3 to wound. Okay, 1 3-up save. It's passed.
And he loves it.
He loves it.
So the 4 shots for the machine gun.
Are you doing both machine guns, are you? I thought you're not doing the big boom boom.
I think we do big boom boom.
Okay, needing a 5 to hit. I managed to tempt him out of doing the right thing. To be fair though, if you'd got that hit, you would have absolutely flattened them. Keep the dice going. And what an explosive start to the second half of the game. Another German dice. Mein Gott. Gott in Himmel. All right. What next?
We are going to try and order these, and then we are going to fire into them.
Into the conscripts. Okay. Try and order. Yes, they've passed. And then we know that's a mighty 8 dice, because it's been 8 dice every single time so far. 1 LMG and 3 rifles. Kieran did try to convince me that it was 9 dice off camera. He tried very hard. We had to do 3 + 5, 5 + 3. We had to count the men. It still came to 8 no matter how many dice.
It still all is only 8.
No matter how we did the maths.
Remember to do maths.
There you go. That's not bad. 4 hits. Yeah. Half and half.
50-50 is good.
50-50. Then you need 3 to wound. The conscripts. Ooh. Can we pass our save? And we do pass our save. Excellent. Excellent. Bosh. Okay. That squad has been struggling. It's been struggling.
No, we're doing well.
They're from the toilet cleaning brigade on the ship. Okay, so. Damn your eyes. Damn and blast your bloody eyes. Alright, what do I want to do next? I don't know if I can see your Hummel, you know, because I think it's gone over the brow of the hill. Because if we forgot to mention this, it failed its auto test and retreated.
It didn't like it.
Can you check? Can you do a proper get down and see if I can see you?
I cannot see anything over.
You can't see anything over the brow of the hill? Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
The only thing that has a chance is your anti-tank rifle. Because it's got that nice elevation.
Nah, I'm not going to shoot that. That's not going to do anything for me. I would love to get a couple more
pins on.
Another pin or so on there. So yeah, we'll go for a fire. Or do we go point blank? Screw it. Into the jaws of death, boys.
Who wants to live forever?
Nobody. It's get really old and achy.
I'm already achy.
They passed the test. Now we know that they were within 12 before, both of them. So we know if we basically move up to there, we should be in point blank. 4 shots, hitting on 2s. We've got all the hits. Wounding on 4s. We've got 2 wounds. 2 5-up saves. Got one of them. Got one in a pin.
Could be worse for me.
Whittling, sir. Whittling. Take your Kriegmarine pin marker. There you are. Next dice, keep them flowing. Fast and furious. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. It's another Soviet dice. Fire. We're going to go for the Kubel. Getting a 4 to hit. It is a hit.
It's a hit.
Now, because you're soft skinned, do I not lose the pen? You're not an armored vehicle, so I don't lose the pen over half range, do I?
That's true.
So, 4+ to kill. Is it cocked?
I think we let you have it. Go on.
You gonna let me? Okay. I always let my opponent choose. No, it's a 2. Destined to be a 2.
Got the same thing.
Fair enough. The dice gods were like, no, it was a 2. Stop being a jammy bastard.
For both.
A pin for both. I would have liked it to be a dead for both, but we'll see.
Put both pins in there, but on other sides.
Yeah. Get me my next pit. Get me my next dice. The other anti-tank was going to do it. No, it's not. It wasn't my dice. So if I kill that, there's a chance I kill the officer inside, and then that's 2 dice out the bag. Not meaningful dice, but It's all part of the wider strategy.
It's all dice.
The greater good.
We are going to advance these up and fire at them. And try and wipe that squad out.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, that's probably the best actually.
There.
Yep, you can fire past your armoured vehicle, I think, with no problems as well. Yes, you can fire past, but I think if you fire within an inch, I think you get heavy cover.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's how it used to be. I don't know if it's changed for 3rd edition. It feels like one of those rules that probably wasn't updated.
Yeah, you are comfortably in with both. We'll give you the heavy cover.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I remember getting it from thinking that I couldn't get. I remember me doing something similar, and my own tank giving my opponent the heavy cover in another game. Yeah. Let us know. We've been a bit lazy not checking it. Chat, dear viewers, let us know down in the comment section if we got that right. Yeah.
Well, we already got it right.
Oh, we already got it right. There we go.
We're just that good at it.
Yeah.
So we are looking at 5s.
Kieran, just say it's right, because you work here, man. That's a good roll. It's a damn good roll.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and then you need force to wound. I'll reroll that one. I got a cocked. You owed 1. 3. 4 up saves. No, they are gone. My jamminess did not protect me. They are gone.
Yeah, we've done it before.
And that's another Soviet dice out of the bag. And on that exciting note, and that's about half the dice out of the bag as well, we will come back at the end of the turn with a little summary. Turn 4 has come to a close. The Soviet offensive has struggled to get any kind of momentum going, and now the great German counterattack has begun. Over on the left flank, the Marine squad, Kriegsmarine squad, has moved in and started pouring fire onto the conscripts here, with supporting fire from the Humor, which actually managed to get the hit despite the fact it needed a 6. And I was able to use a few cheeky cover saves, but that conscript squad has been badly whittled. Trying to come to their rescue, we've got another unit of regular infantry here. They've moved forward and they were able to get a pin and a kill on this unit here. Elsewhere, it was just a lot of bits of firepower coming in hither and thither. And we did end up losing the 2-man squad here. And of course, you guys saw at the beginning, the KV did go down. The one remaining armoured vehicle, the BA6, which had been doing quite well for the second turn in a row, unfortunately, let the side down. It did manage to get a hit on the super heavy tank known as the Hummel. It's armor 8, but it's been tanking everything. And but unfortunately, we did not manage to get any sort of damage on it whatsoever. So we've just been putting pins on it. But despite the fact we put pins on it, it's still been hitting us pretty effectively. So we're going into the final sort of the twilight of the game. We're going into turn 5, turn 6. Let's see if the Soviets can try and snatch something out of what has definitely been a bit of a massacre. All right, Kieran. Now that I'm truly at the worst dice disparity, I should get the first dice, because this always happens when I've got a big advantage over my opponents. Let's see what happens. I'm ready. No! 5 turns in a row. 5 turns in a row. No. Oh, we did forget one Soviet dice. Can you? Don't worry, we won't redo the draw. Just pop that one back in. There we go. All right, then. Go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me. It's Nevin time. You know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't have the strength to do it.
Okay, let's go. Same squad.
Stop it. Leave them alone. Okay, so at this point, you can literally, you have to go here, and then maybe you can hit the officer. That's it.
I'll take your advice.
There's not enough. There's not enough left. Okay, so the main order test first. They foobarred. Oh my! That means I get to. Oh yeah, roll the dice. That's friendly fire.
Have they got anyone?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to target that.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to happen. Yes. So if I target Or these guys are within 12. I'll target this unit. I'll target this guy because then I can get even more maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I in range of the Hummel? This is the question. Am I in range of the Hummel? Within 6 inches? It's going to be close. Yes, I am in range of the Hummel. Okay, let's do this. I need 6 sixes. Just turn the game around. All right. First squad. Here, you going down with anything is the question. You have to react now.
I'm going to go down.
Down there?
I'm going to keep them up.
Okay.
Those two. Can they wreck it? They can...
I don't know if you can wreck it from indirect fire.
I'll go down.
Okay. So you want... that going down with that won't do anything. Going down with that won't do anything because you just half them with hits.
Yes.
So
We'll
it's literally just
up.
these two that you need to care about.
We'll keep those two down. Everything else is staying up.
So down, down, everything else up?
Yep.
So both big squads are going down?
Yep.
Okay, first big squad. No. Second big squad. Yes.
So you've hit the 5-man.
Hit the 5-man squad. That'll be 3 hits. The Panzer IV. It's a cocked dice. It's a miss. The Kugelwagen. It's a miss.
The medic.
The medic. It's a cocked dice. I really just wish it wasn't because it looks like it would have been Soviet, but no. And then now here we go. Die. Yes! So we got the Hummel. So the Hummel it's open topped.
Yep.
Plus top armor. So that's pen plus additional 2. So pen plus 6.
Yep.
That is a cocked dice. That's a penetrating hit because that's going to be just a regular penetrating hit.
That is gone.
And that is gone. Yes, the Nev killed the Hummel. What a turnaround. I thought this game was wrapped up. I thought the Germans had it. But unfortunately for them, the Nev has gone absolutely bonkers.
He said, fine, I'll do it if you're not good.
I'll do it. And then here I'd hit probably all 5, but that would go down to 3 because of the going down. And I have hit all 3. That will be 3 kills. Number of pins is going to be just 1. And they're fine. But you do take 3 kills. That's probably going to just leave one LMG team left, I'm guessing.
LMG on his own with the NCO.
If you kill the NCO, then someone else can... The loader can become the NCO on a 2+.
Thank you for reminding me of the German rules.
There you go. So you're still okay.
We'll leave it with the big one.
What a hit! Oh my god! Oh man. That Neb, it's been doing great. It's done great for you.
And now it's doing great for you.
And now it's done great for you. Yeah, I think we got that right because we checked it with that unit. I now get to pick a friendly unit that is within 12-inch range. That's got an enemy unit within 12 inches of it. That is that unit. So yeah, I think we've got that right, man. Holy moly. The power of Joseph Stalin's mustache has guided my dice today. Why have skill when you can have pure luck? All right, so that's what an exciting start to the turn. Shall we draw was that the first dice?
Yes.
Holy moly, let's draw the next dice, man. It's another German one. If you could foobar again, just let me keep activating your units.
I'm going to try and not do that one again. Kill the Germans, Kieran.
Try. Wait, kill the Germans, Kieran. Oh, he is the Germans. I just got it. Took me a second to get it. I'm too high off the Neb fumes. All right. Never underestimate the power of a foobar. Oh. Never. There you go.
Get that on a shirt.
There you go. Hey, if you sell it, I'll buy it.
We'll fire these guys into them.
It's turn 5, right?
Yeah.
Going down.
2.
So I'll grab my dice out the back.
6 assault rifles, 2 rifles.
Sure. I'm going. There's a plan. There's a method to the madness.
So we are looking at 4s.
4s to hit. No, order test. You pass it. Cool. 4s to hit. That's looking damn fine. Damn fine shooting. 3s to wound or damage even. Oh my
all of
god,
them.
we're looking at 3-up saves here. Can I, yes, we are doing okay. Just one goes down. I've been very jammy on the saves.
You have been extraordinarily good at that. But then my Nebble's been good at hitting.
Yeah, it's always hit something. Not often what you want, but it's always hit something.
Awful.
That's the best Neb shot I've ever seen in my life. Another German dice.
Why shoot at your enemies when you could just shoot at yourself?
Indeed, exactly.
Machine gun into them.
Yep, they're staying down, that's fine.
Still on 8 dice, don't worry.
Yeah, still on 8. Still 8 shots, not changed yet.
So here we are.
That's looking good, 5 hits.
And then freeze to wound.
3's to wounds. Dropping 2. Drop one more of my guys, thanks to the mighty going down scenario. There we go. All right, keep going. Keep pulling those dice. Rapid fire. Another German dice.
Oh dear.
Apparently, apparently 3rd edition has an I go you go system now. Who knew? Just see all the Warlord stuff around me involuntarily cringe. Like, no.
So we are going to
Please stop.
fire the coax machine gun into that unit.
They'll go down.
Then we're going to fire the hull mounted into
And
that.
they're already down. We're just going down. We're going down for a... Kieran's probably worked out exactly what I'm trying to do here. Going down for just a last turn sprint. Actually, can I afford to go down with them? I cannot afford to go down with them. I cannot afford to do it.
So we'll do those guys first, as that's the most interesting.
Okay.
So we're looking at 5s.
Yeah. Is it... Did you move?
Yes. So
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Wounding.
Saving. No. Lose a man.
And a pin.
Lose a man and a pin. And I have to lose that guy because I don't want to lose my
And
sergeant.
then 4. I think I'm still at... I'm not at point blank, although we could check.
Could be.
It's looking
Could be.
close.
Would be big if you are. Yes, you are. Oh dear. Going down won't save you now. So you're hitting on 3s now. Okay. Did your very best to screw it up.
I did.
I appreciate that.
I'm taking one for the team.
5-up save. Yeah.
Those saves are good for you.
Yeah. I didn't even get the benefit of down then because you were in point blank. Yeah. Next dice. Keep it going. Can I have a red one yet? Yes. Okay. I am going to
Where are the keys?
fire my... Is the Kubel... That Kubel can't recce, can it? No. Right. Damn your eyes, sir. I'm going to fire...
Could you grab the key?
Yeah.
Fire order here into the Kubel. I know the Panzer is probably the better target at this point, but I can't see the Panzer. So that's as simple as that, really, isn't it? Yeah. 3 to hit. It's a hit. Okay, I think it's dead. Oh, wait, no. You will get a 5-up save. 5-up save on the Kubel. Can it be done? He's only gone and passed it. LMG has got a hit. LMG didn't get a wound. Good old saves. I was like, oh, I got you. And then I remembered, if you get saves, if I get saves, you probably get saves as well.
I have to make one of my saves.
You have to make one at some point, yeah. Next dice.
Soviet red.
Soviet red anti-tank rifle. Into the Kubel. It's a hit. It's a wound because of pen +2. Yep. Another 5-up save. Can he do it again? No. So it is dead. The guy inside is going to take 3 hits. I need to wound you.
Yeah.
1 wound. And he's just dead because you don't get cover from it because it's from inside the vehicle. Bang, bang. 2 dice out of the bag. The anti-tank rifles finally did something. Finally. It's been too long. All right. On that note, we'll be back with the end of the turn because we've had a few big hits there. And we'll let you know what happened. Welly Wellington. Turn 5 has set the stage for an incredible end of game. going into this turn, it looked like it was the Germans' game. It looked like the Soviets had been thrown back. But by the end of the turn, by the time the dust had settled, it had all changed. It's all balanced out. Of course, you guys saw what happened with the Neb, but the Russians just kept piling it on. We then, afterwards, off camera, destroyed that Kubelwagen, killing the officer inside. Another 2 dice out of the bag. That, I think, is a total of like 3 or so dice out of the bag for the Germans in that one turn alone. And then we came over here and we were able to kill 3 Germans out of that squad, putting them on another pin. And we also were able to kill a couple of Germans from this squad. And by the time it was settled, there really isn't that many Germans left. I mean, you've got the Panzer IV. You've got your squad here. You've got your squad here. Your squad there. But everyone's taken some casualties at this point. Now, of course, Soviets aren't looking too hot either. We've got an injured squad here. The Indostructo conscripts here. Commissar sneaking down here. A couple of these anti-tank teams. And then we've got our survivors over here. I think both sides are going to be looking for a turn 6 snatch and grab on those objectives. I think the Germans are in a very good position to get the majority of the objectives, but the Russians can for once get that first dice. Then we might be able to run on some objectives before we get pinned up. That might just make the difference. So let's get the dice back into the bag and let's go for one final push, one final turn, one final chance to snatch glory. I don't mean to alarm you, gentlemen, but the Soviets now have more dice than the Germans. There are 10 Soviet order dice in that bag. There are 9 Germans. We actually managed to wipe out 4 dice. Kieran reminded me that I'd finished off that remnant of that squad with this fire order last turn. So that swung it. That's 4 dice in one turn between the Neb and everything else. Oh my days. All right. Well, Kieran, reach into the magical sack. It is a Soviet sack, so hopefully it'll be a Soviet dice. It is! Yes. Now this is big. Now what I need to do here is basically go for a unit which I want to get onto an objective straight away. Snapping 2 doesn't mean anything. So I think that my best bet here is I don't want you to pin these guys up, and I only need one of them to survive. So we're going to go for a run. And we agreed this was open ground before the game, just because this is a crossing point here. So, Kieran, could you provide me with one of your... I've got one here. One of your fire tape measures. 12 inches will get me within range of that objective. I don't mean to alarm you. So, we're going to move up to here. That'll get me within 3 inches of the objective. We're going to string out here. Take advantage of the 1-inch coherency. And do our best to try and hold a couple of objectives here. There we go. All right. There you go. First dice down. Kieran, bag me. Dice me, Blazer. Dice me. It's another Soviet. It's never been done. It's never been done. Okay. I think our best bet here. We're going to come around. We're coming around. We're coming around. Coming around. Okay. I think it's time for an advance order. 6 inches should get me comfortably to there. Bring the SMGs forward. Get me on that objective. Get me in point blank. So that's 4 SMGs. Kieran, you're going down. I don't think you can afford to. Yeah, I think it would be a trap for you to do so. So that is 4 SMGs in point blank range. 3 rifles in point blank range. That is going to give me 8 SMG shots hitting on 2s. We have dropped 2 of them, but the rest have hit. Then we've got 3 rifles hitting on 3s. So another load of hits. We are then going to go for Force to wound. It's a healthy amount of wounds. Five dice there. Now you will get a cover save, of course, because I'm not like shooting over the barricade. I'm shooting into the barricade. So we'd like to roll 5 5-ups. You've got 4 men left in that squad. Can it be done? They're gone. They are gone. The German dice out of the bag. Oh my god. That's a big dice out of the bag. The Soviets finally getting the dice that they need. All right, let's pull the next dice. It's got to be done. Both sides, by the way, point at the camera, need to be aware of their home objectives because you're currently not on yours, and I'm currently not on mine. All right, so let me just have a look here. I'm currently on 1, 2 objectives. You've pretty much got to stay on that objective with them.
Yeah.
You're on that objective already. With that, with those guys. So if that's 1, 2 there, is there 7 objectives? Where's the one I'm forgetting about?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'm on 3 objectives at the moment. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. So I need to make sure you don't just like pick up one of my little squads. So I'm just going to go for a run.
You can't run out of ruins.
I'll just advance. There you go.
But you're still within 3 potential.
Yeah, easy peasy, man. So literally just bottom out here, 3 inches back from there. Boom. No dramas. There we go. Nice and fast. If you don't, do you think I can make it there, or do you think it's not possible?
I think it's close. We'll figure it.
Tell you what, it's all right. It's all right. No. We'll do it properly. We'll do it by the numbers. By the numbers, we will instead go for a run over here, and this guy, he can just run over to here, no problems. He was just tucking himself in the corner, wasn't he? There we go. All right. Shall we go for the next little cheeky order dice? All right. The Soviet Storm. The Soviet Storm. Okay. I just need to go for stuff to make sure it's on the objective. But I also need... Oh, that Neb's just going to flatten me. The Neb's going to flatten me. Okay, what I think I need to do here is go for a advance up to here, onto the objective, and fire 2 shots point blank into them. No, don't hit. Okay, next dice. It's a German dice. Neb me, daddy. Neb me harder.
Okay. So I think whole mounted machine gun into them. Let's just clear them out.
Okay.
And then turn the turret back.
Go for a shot over there.
Yeah. Fire the coax into these bad boys over here.
Okay. So, hull mounted machine gun here. Point blank. Easy peasy. Hitting on 2s. 2 1s. Needing 3s. No. Now, is anyone getting cover there? I will let you decide because
we're both right behind.
I don't think we're both right behind it. So I think that's one as goners. Yeah, I think so as well.
Order test.
Order test. He's okay. He's all right. He's for the glory of the Radina. All right.
So 4 shots.
4 shots here. 3. Yeah, 3 hits because you're not in point blank. Yeah. 3 to wound. 2 wounds. 5 up. 2 die.
Where do you want to take them from? Middle? You can't. Oh, you can't from the middle.
Yeah.
You might lose 1 objective.
I'm gonna have to lose 1 objective, but I have a plan. You know what the plan is, don't you? If you don't know, I won't tell you. All right. Next, we know they've got a pin, but I don't think it'll matter. But just for the sake of completeness, another German dice.
The Germans.
The Germans.
We are going to advance him through the building.
For the home objective?
Yep.
Okay.
Tape measure has gone walkabout.
So you, can you go through the building? You can't, I don't think you can.
Advance, I can't run, unfortunately.
So you can run into buildings,
Yeah.
but you can't get in and out of a building at the same turn.
No, so I would be right at the edge of the door.
And then you're basically going to count as being within range of the objective. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. The building is in 6 inches of the objective. That guy's in 6 inches of the objective. Bosh.
Unfortunately, you killed the people I was hoping to rush back and take the objective.
All right. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. It's a Soviet dice. So, I have made a slight mistake in the order of me doing things here. So, who's left to go? Let's work this out. So,
Still got
he
those
can't
two.
hold
No,
objectives.
so I've got those two. Got the Nebelwerfer, and I have this Foo team.
He probably, this is probably, can he run through this?
Run round.
Run round it. That's pretty big. If he can run round it, he could contest that. So my best bet is, I don't think it matters hugely then, to be fair. I might as well go for, I think this is rough ground is what we said as well. So they're not doing anything this turn. So the only, I mean, that's tank traps. Obviously I can't go through there. So I think a lot of this, what's going to come down to the Soviets is just how many objectives are we on right now, which is 1, 2, 3, and we're contesting 1, and the Germans are currently on 1, 2. So it comes down to,
If I can kill that one there.
if you can kill that one there, that'll put us on 3-3, and if you can contest that one, you'll get the win. Potential.
It's a close one.
Yeah, so I need to go for a fire order. I'm going to shoot your team.
Who with? Oh, the anti-tank.
Anti-tank rifle. It's a miss. Next dice. We're going to go again. Next one.
Anti-tank rifle.
Anti-tank rifles. Come on. Yes, it's a hit. It's a wound. 5 up. No, kill a guy, but most importantly, take a pin. All right, next dice. Another Soviet.
Got your officer at the back there.
Yeah, he's so what?
Secure that objective.
That's what he's going to do, but he's going to do that at the very end.
Smart.
At the very end, because you've still got them.
I've still got a lot to go actually.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go with the armored car. So he's just going to basically pivot, I think drive to here, pivot, and then go to here. He probably actually needs to go a little bit further to like here. Oh, well, to be fair, he was here. He's on the road though, so he has double move. So he's going to go there, and then he's going to try. Can you see your forward observation team? Where does he need to be?
Without your friendlies in the way.
Are you on the hill though? So,
Ooh, yeah.
and I'm in the divot, so I'm probably okay, right?
It's close.
Because I'm going to be down like an inch, and you're going to be up an inch. So I reckon it can be done.
I think so, yeah. Maybe not the whole, but I think the other one will.
Just the light 18. It's the only one in range. 48 inch range. 36 won't be in range there.
No, it's a light machine gun.
It's a miss. all of that for nothing.
Next dice.
It's one of yours.
So,
You only really have one thing to do.
got the Nebelwerfer.
True, but you only really have one thing to do to guarantee the win,
Yes,
which is
but I can wait.
kill.
Kill.
You got 2 things to do: kill him, run with him. They're the only 2 things.
Nebelwerfer, order test.
Order
It's
test.
treats as a heavy mortar, so it's got 12-inch.
Minimum range.
No,
That's
it goes down.
Fail. It goes down. Okay, not a Fuma. Not a Fuma. What are yours?
just so you don't get the chance, we are going to fire into the guys. Actually, no, we're going to fire. I mean, it doesn't make a difference because you can move them up to the objective. So yeah, we will shoot at them.
Yeah, because you can't shoot me here because your guys are in the way.
I was thinking those guys over there to stop it. If I could try and mow down enough of them.
I don't think you'd get me off the objective.
I would need perfect roll.
Yeah, you would need a genuinely perfect roll. So might as well go for the 3 shithead conscripts. So
They've survived
squad
a
up
lot
here.
of shoots.
Yeah, squad up here, shooting down here. They're not doing anything anyway. They'll go down just for the sake of trying to preserve their lives.
So we're looking at 4s.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 hits.
That's not what I needed.
Not what you needed, because we didn't go after the other squad. You do kill a guy though. They never made it over the bridge.
No.
They literally were like, all around the bridge, like, just got shot to shit. It's another German one.
So the Germans. So we're going to fire.
You only have one choice, yeah. You have to do that. And it's a 50-50 whether you pass it. Because you got 2 pins on you.
Such a gamble.
So you've got to go. Are you going to go for the advance or the fire? That's the first thing you've got to decide.
We're going to charge if we.
The charge!
It's 1 man with a rifle versus 3 assault rifles and 2 rifles.
You're in. You're absolutely in. Are you within 6 inches? I don't know if you're within.
I'm not.
I don't know if you're within 6. I think you're just out. Okay. You can't move his face. You don't move his face. Look at this. Warlord staff. Right.
Just treating it.
Right. You are out there.
Am I out?
You are officially out there. Let's double check. Second temperature. Make sure the equipment is not faulty. Yeah, you are definitely by a whisker out. There's no. We've absolutely double checked it. He's gone for the charge, and now the reason you have to do it as an advanced charge is because there's barricades and stuff in the way, so you can't run over barricades. Kieran, that was a bold maneuver. That was a bold maneuver. He wanted to go for glory, so that's the contested objective.
Yeah.
Is there anything that can change that?
Don't think so.
So it's going to come down to 1, 2, possibly 3. Versus 1, 2. I think that might have cost you the game.
I think it has.
No, Kieran. Right. I'm gonna go here. Right. Now you're gonna do because that's my last dice. Right. Mm-hmm. You do your last dice.
Okay.
Or you do your dice because there's nothing else that really matters at this point. Right. Right. Just do that. Because this doesn't really. Because if you fail that, then it doesn't matter about that assault. Okay. Well, do what you want, man.
Yeah.
Do what you want. But I think it's just like because they didn't quite get it.
It's 2 men, 2 shots.
I have nothing to shoot you with. Have they got shots?
Yeah, they've got rifles.
Oh.
2 rifles because there's 1 man down.
If you do what? So that's to try and claim that objective. So it'd be 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Oh my god! But if you do that, is that going to be 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2. Have you got anything else after this?
No. I think I lose, so I've got to try.
Okay, so you go for the industry, or do you go for the, this guy? Because if you were, the Germans would historically go for the Commissar.
He is also in X, isn't he?
He is also in. They're both in X, and he's not got any.
Order test. Yeah, makes it.
They pass.
We will fire at the poor Commissar.
Fire the poor Commissar. 1 hit. 1 wound. 1 5 up. No, so he is gone. But I think that's it. So what's the final count there then? Because there's nothing else that we've got on either side. I mean, the dice in the bag, 2 dice each. I've got this unit.
Medic.
I've got this unit and that unit, so they're not doing anything.
I should have shot you.
You should have shot me. Do you want to see what would have happened if you had shot me?
Might hurt too much to do that.
Just to see what would have happened. So you're going to go for the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to hit me. Go for the advance, right? So first do your order test. Did you even do your order test before?
Yeah.
All right, so you
I
passed
the
it.
Order test.
All right, come over to here. All right, come over to here. Let's do this. All right. So it was because you went for the cool maneuver. So
I went for glory.
In an alternative timeline. Let's go for this to see what would have happened.
3 assault rifles hitting on.
You're not in point blank, so fours.
fours.
Yeah. 2 hits. No wounds. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered. 2 rifles hit on 5s. There you go. It wouldn't have mattered. Good game, sir. Good game. It's important to do that for like the viewer's sake, because some people will like the cool maneuver and some people would like the sensible maneuver. Very, very good game. So somehow.
Let's check the range on. I think that squad.
On this squad here.
Is within of that rear objective.
I'm not in range of that rear objective now. No.
You've got.
So 1,
3,
2,
captured.
3 captured, 1 contested.
2 captured. So yeah, it's your victory.
And you've got 2 captured. Yeah. Good game, man. Very, very good game. Out of the jaws of defeat, victory has been snatched. Let's clear the dice. And let's take a moment just to compose ourselves. And I'll do a little victory jig off camera. And so, for the last time, the dust has settled over this battlefield. After wave after wave of Soviet conscripts were sent into the teeth of the guns, into the MG42s, into the Hummels, into the Nebs. Somehow, through pure grit, determination, attrition, and just disregard for human lives, the Soviets have managed to get a victory, a surprise victory. Kira and I are both still processing what happened. I mean, we said off camera, like, you played everything perfectly there, and somehow it's just not paid off. I think what it came down to, Mr. Neb.
I think he's going to get a Soviet star for that.
So it turns out that Nebs are game winning for one side or the other. Oh my days. This is why I love bot action though. Like, in no other game system would something as random as something as chaotic as a foobar come into it. There'd be no opportunity to do friendly fire. In fact, most games will actively avoid the concept of friendly fire. But in bot action, it's a key mechanic and it can come up at the worst possible time. And just look at the casualties that both sides have sustained. I mean, right now you've got 5 infantry here, 5 infantry there, a medic, 4 observers. There's probably, at best, there's less than 20 German infantry left on the board. Everything else has pretty much been destroyed. And for the Soviets, I mean, we're in the same way. Probably about 20 infantry left, to include the weapon teams, and a lone BA6 just chilling out. I mean, look at the casualties. All of this is dead. The KV is dead. The T-34 is dead. But but as they say, what is it? World at War? It is their land. It is their blood now. So, Kieran, give me a couple of final thoughts. What do you think was a couple of defining moments here? And what was your favourite unit of the game?
So I think defining moments. I think 2 big ones were done by the Nebelwerfer.
Yeah.
Taking out the KV.
Yeah, that was huge. I thought that's when you had it in the bag then.
I honestly, I thought I had it when the T-34 went.
Man, that was early on.
How wrong I was.
That Bavarian arrogance. Drive them, men, drive them.
Drive them back from our land. And then the second was the other Nebelwerfer.
Yeah.
Which had drastic effects on my army.
If it's any consolation, you do get the moral prize, because I did shoot at your medic.
Yes.
With an anti-tank rifle. I was like, that's an order I can get out of the bag. Bang. And you passed your save. You were appalled. Hey, yeah, I collect the Japanese medics. They're just easy order dice to us, you know. There you go. But for me, the 2 defining moments, I think when I was like, this is going to be squiffy, is, again, I agree, the T-34 going down so easy was like,
that was your anti-tank gun.
Damn, son. Yeah. Because I was hoping to be... It's slight poor deployment on my point of view. I should have had this squad a little bit less spread out. And my plan was just to basically sit behind the heavy cover and just wang shots in just up this flank, you know, picking these things off but one heavy AT gun, and that was that. That paid to that plan. So T-34 going down was big. KV, of course, going down was big. But the other moment that I think was very, very defining was that artillery bombardment.
Oh yeah.
Getting that 6 and then just pinning everything up. I struggled to get past the halfway point because
2 turns that you spent trying
just rallying and rallying and rallying. Yeah, man, it was absolutely brutal. Favorite unit, Kieran? What would you say your favorite unit of the game was?
There's been so many. I've really enjoyed the Nebelwerfer. Has just been solid, even if it was solid at my own men. But I did like the Hummel, how it could just walk up and not get hit.
Yeah, it took nothing that the Soviets threw at the Hummel could do anything. It took the German gun to kill the Hummel. Yeah. I think, yeah, I agree. I think the Hummel and the Nebelwerfer, this game has been defined by the indirect fire, by the HE, by the artillery. And I can tell you now, being on the receiving end of it, it was both terrifying, awe-inspiring, and beautiful at the same time, but mostly terrifying. Favorite unit for me? I mean, it's hard not to say the Humble Conscripts.
They have done you well. They tied up a lot of my firepower.
I mean, I think if I had to give a unit hero of the game, the Indostructo Conscripts, who managed to survive at the last
6 rounds.
All 6 rounds, despite the fact being basically hammered all 6 rounds. Yeah. So yeah, I think I've got to give the hero conscripts. Although special mention to the BA6, who
he survived everything.
Survived everything. Sort of pootled around. He got a dice out the bag. He killed a few Germans here and there. Never reached for the stars, but never sank to the gutters. Just always did a little bit of something. But Kieran, once again, thank you for the game, man. And thank you so much for having me down at Warlord HQ, being surrounded by all of this incredible sort of bolt action, blood red skies, everything. It's made for a very special game and for a very special Battlefield, man. So thank you.
No, it's been great to have you here and playing. And I know a lot of the people that have come in through the store have recognised your voice in wargaming.
Yeah, man, it's been a bit surreal having a lot of people say, "Yeah, I recognise you." And it's not just special guests that can do battles here, is it? You've got these tables; other people can come in and play games, can't they?
Absolutely. So every day of the week that we're open, you can come in and book tables in store to play on.
Well, there you go. So if you have enjoyed what you've seen here today and you want to get a taste of it, then please, come down to Warlord Games. I've always got a game table open, and whilst you're here, maybe pick up a few cheeky presents to take home with you as well.
Perhaps
a few Nebelwerfers. Yeah, exactly. I mean, through those doors are more models than you could possibly dream.
More than you can possibly paint, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And behind those doors is every model that you could ever want from Warlord. They've got absolutely everything. So that's one of the best bits about coming down to shop, because you can get stuff just there and you don't have to wait for it to be delivered and all that kind of stuff. But Kieran, thank you so much for the game, man, and thank you so much to all of you guys who have watched it. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let us know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you think the Germans were robbed in that game? I certainly do. I feel quite dirty. I know if Salty Simon watches this, he's going to be very sympathetic towards Kieran.
He'll be glad he's not playing this on.
Yeah. He's going to have to take 2 weeks off just to recover from the third hand frustration. That's what it's going to have to be. If you did enjoy this game, don't forget to smash that like button, guys, and subscribe. I know it's a little cringe asking for that kind of stuff, but honestly, it is one of the best ways of supporting the channel. It really boosts the videos with the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm is hungry for any kind of interactivity. So comments, likes, subscribes, it all is a massive help. So thank you. And speaking of support, it would be remiss of me not to mention the Patreons and the Twitch subs and the channel members, all of you guys that make this possible. Without my supporters, I wouldn't be able to come down here. I wouldn't have the time to collect games like bot action, and I wouldn't be able to do any of it. So massive thank you to all of you guys. You are the lifeblood of the channel. You make this all possible. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and of course, as always, I'll see you guys next time.